Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 16 February 2024 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future. And mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 16 February 2024. First feature update that Prebis announced is about improvement for guild leads. In future, they will add two types of new battlefield on guild leads content, either at Elder Bridge and at Kapotia Road. This is location when you want to go to Saint Grand Bazaar. So in future, there are 4 battlefield if you're doing guild leads, either at Nangfaran Step, Heather Norton Guard Camp, Elder Bridge, and Kapotia Road that will be selected by random. And also they just make some adjustment for these guild leads, especially for combat experience that you gain from winning or losing from these guild leads. They will adjust it depend on your character level. And they also just fix for experience buff that active on your character will not affected with combat experience that you gain from these guild leads. And they also just fix icon for Scholar class on guild leads and Arena of Solare window ranking user interface for this content. Okay, the next feature update is about some improvement for War of the Roses. At least after they do pre-season for this War of the Roses for North America, Europe, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, and also Japan server, they just make some improvements especially for balancing any content inside this War of the Roses. That they just make some improvement for Sanctuary Stable Keeper and also Musical Instrument Spirit on this War of the Roses. That in future Stable Keeper on this War of the Roses, you can use remote recovery and repair function from this NPC. But they also make transfer mount not possible from this Stable Keeper. And because this War of the Roses will become regular content in future, they will make rewards distribution to become automatically distribute to any participant after this War of the Roses is end. But for any participant that's subject to penalty, participant reward will not paid as they already mentioned on previous rules. Okay, next feature content about guarantee pen boss gear from Jetina NPC. At least they will make some quality of life for this content by implementing simplification item for any material for this content. First about Boss Lantern Aura. In future, any kind of Boss Lantern Aura from any kind of World Boss and Field Boss will become unified to become Boss Lantern Aura only. So in future, any kind of boss gear that you want to craft, you only need one type of this Boss Lantern Aura in future. And the same thing for concentrated boss crystal. In future, any kind of this concentrated boss crystal will be unified to become one type only. And the same thing for concentrated boss aura. In future, this concentrated boss aura will unify to become one type only. So in future, to craft this guarantee pen boss gear, you only need to use one type item for all type guarantee pen boss gear that you want to craft. And they also will do unification for guarantee pen boss reform stone, but they still divide it for weapon and defense gear. And for any kind of weapon, either main weapon, sub-weapon, and awakening weapon, for example, either Kazarka, Ovin, Nover, Kutum, and Karanda, all these boss weapon reform stone will unify to become Radiant weapon reform stone. And the same thing for any kind of defense gear, either Giat, Griffon, Dimtri, Rednos, Bek, Lebur, Muskan, and Urgon. All these specific reform stone for any kind of boss gear will unify to become Radiant Armor reform stone, either level 1 until level 5. So in future you didn't need to confuse to craft any kind of reform stone if you want to craft this guarantee pen boss gear, because all type of this reform stone will become unified to become one type only. that you can use it for any kind of boss gear, either weapon or defense gear. But any mechanic to craft this guarantee pen boss gear, either weapon and defense gear, still same as before, as I guide you on this schematic, that you can check explanation for this schematic on this full guide 100% guarantee pen boss gear enhancement that I got you long time ago. But any update that previously previous already do, you can check on this video description and pinned comment. And because of any change that they will apply in future, for any change material item that I already mentioned previously, they will change any item that related with all these change in future to get any item that got affected by this unification. And also loot for any boss that previously we can get Lantern Boss Aura for specific type of boss, they will unify it to become Lantern Boss Aura. And the same thing for Concentrate Boss Crystal, that they will unify it to become one type only for any type of boss. And any exchange item related with any item for this unification also will change following on this list. But I think this is not significantly changed. They just remove any kind of type boss to become unified item. And the same thing for processed formula, that previously you need specific type of boss material, they will change it to become unified version. And any name related on quest also got some adjustment following for this unification. Okay, next some improvement for farming content. In future they will add 1 until 2 pieces pink leaf when you doing catching bug or pruning your corp in your fence. And in future we cannot get female crumbs when we catching bug on corpse that installed on our fence. Okay, next future update about mount. In future they will buff to get Imperial Steed. If you didn't know about this Imperial Steed, this is special horse that you can get it by low chance when you doing breeding horse that I got you on this video. So this is like jackpot that you can get from training content. And in future if you breeding tier 8 horse who already reach level 30 with same tier 8 horse who already reach level 30 or higher, probability to get this Imperial Steed will become double compared than before. But if you breeding any horse that lower from this condition, the probability to get this Imperial Steed also will increase 1.6 times compared than before. But still same as before, probability to get this Imperial Steed still not affected with your training level and skill level for your horse. So this is purely RNG, depend on tier and level of this horse parent. And still same as before, probability to get this Imperial Steed, maximum level parent is level 30. And if you breeding any parent horse who already reach level 31 or higher, the probability still same as level 30. And any other content that they mention for this Imperial Steed, still same as before. And for more detail about this Imperial Steed horse, you can check on this video for more detailed information. So in future they just increase chance to get this Imperial Steed, so you can get it more often than before. Okay, next is huge quality of life. They just improve automatic move function to move any item on your character inventory to any city storage. So in future, just one click, you can move any item on your character inventory automatically to any city storage that have this item previously. But if same item stored in multiple village or city storage, it will be moved to storage with the highest quantity. But you still have option to setting this auto move item to storage city for making some exclusion. And another quality of life for item management is about storage usage history. So in future you can check last 500 item that you move in and out from any city storage for your account. But take notice, record for this list is saved only on your PC that you play. So if you login your account to another PC, this history will not carried out. And this history only record last 500 item that you move for any city storage on your account in that specific PC. And if you need some tips for item and inventory management guide, you can check on this video. And if you need additional inventory slot that you can get it by free, you also can check on this video for its guide. And next, in future, they will revamp guild ranking user interface design as shown on this screen. And next feature update still related with anti-harassment and bullying system on Black Desert. In future, they will add report chat history function. So in future, if you find any toxic player who act as keyboard warrior, and if you want to report his or her chat, you can do this report directly from in-game by right-click its family or character name, and then just click report chat history button that located on this area. And after you click this report chat history button, this special menu will appear that you can give some description to explain situation that happen when this toxic keyboard warrior player chat inappropriate text, either bullying someone, doing harassment, or any unwanted chat that you feel disturbing for any other player or yourself. So by this function, customer support will get your report and can check it immediately for this situation. And then they can investigate it to give some punishment or not for this report. And another big quality of life is about optimization from in-game, that they will speed up loading screen when you changing server channel, enter the game from character selection window, or exit to character selection window. And I think this is big improvement, and I hope this will solve problem when we got crashing in loading screen. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all any feature update that Pribis already announced officially on last Global Lab update at 16 February 2024. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Drunken Video, Jeff, S Gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.